Hi friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. And today we are going to make a cutting board with some epoxy in it. So this cutting board I picked up quite some time ago from Hobby Lobby, but they always had them. It's in their little wood pieces, and these are made for epoxy. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's got like a little cutout hole in it. And I just wanted to show you these because, a lot of times I use regular cutting boards and I tape them off. And, you have to be careful not to get past your tape and to have a good space that you can still use for the cutting board. Where this one is really nice because the cutout of it allows you to, do whatever you want on the inside with your epoxy, and it keeps you from having to worry about, the rest of the board. So I just used some 2-part epoxy. I mixed it with my epoxy mixer, also from Hobby Lobby. Love that thing still. And 2-part epoxy, and I just added a little bit of black paint in this. So I'm not sure how it will come out, but my thought was, some butterflies with like some gold flakes over it with a nice black background. I had wanted to also add some flowers in there, but I couldn't find my flowers, so I'm gonna just use some butterflies in here. So when I fill this out, what I'm going to do is let it sit for about 2 hours. I want it to be, sticky, but not, not dry, but also not runny. And the reason for that is I'm using some like die cut butterflies, and I don't want them to sink in. I want them to stay in place. So I want it to be sticky. That way when I put my pieces on, they stay in place and they don't go under the epoxy. You know what I mean? And also what I sprayed it with was denatured alcohol. So alcohol greater than 92%. Great way to get rid of your bubbles. I didn't want to use my heat gun on this because I didn't want to push the epoxy up over the board itself. So like I said, I'm just adding some die cut butterflies here. And so this isn't completely done. But it's sticky. So my butterflies are going to stick in there without moving, but I don't have to worry about them, falling down and getting, like part of their wings underneath the black colored epoxy. So after I put my butterflies in, then I'm going to let this sit the rest of the way and get nice and hard. And then I'll come back and go over top of it with some clear with some like gold foil in it. All right, so this is nice and dry, and I just have this gold flake. To be honest, I really put too much gold flake in. I should have used a little bit less, but this is my 2-part epoxy, mixed it up, added gold flake, definitely added too much. It covers the butterflies a little bit more than I wanted to. Like I wanted them to kind of peekaboo out behind it, but I definitely put too much gold flake in it, but that's okay. It still turned out really pretty. The main thing with this, I just wanted to show you these cut out cutting boards that make it so nice to give a gift, or just do something that matches your house or whatever, and you don't have to really worry about getting it in the right spot, it going over the tape. So this cutout makes it really nice. Now for me, that little whole piece in there, initially I taped it, but this time I didn't, because when it starts to get a little sticky, I'm just going to lift it up. And from there, clean it out. All right, so here's the finished product. I think I probably put a little bit more gold in there than I needed to. I think flowers would have been really pretty too. However, I couldn't find my flower, so. But I think that these little cutting boards are super cute, and the fact that they're cut off in here is nice because you don't have to worry about overflowing onto a place on your board that you don't want to if you're just taping it off, although of course you can use regular boards and tape them. But I just thought these were cute, so I wanted to share it with you. You can do anything that you want with these. And then now from here, I can either just put some oil on this and use it as a cutting board, or if it's only going to be decor, I could paint it or, whatever. If I wanted to use it for a charcuterie board, I could still paint it, but then I'd have to put a barrier between my food, like little cupcake liners or something like that, So just think about what you're going to use with it as far as what products you put on it. But that's what makes this little cutout very nice, is that you can do whatever you want in there and then not worry about the rest of the board. All right, listen, thanks. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, friends, and I'll see you later. Bye.